Well, No Place Like Tomorrow is officially at 60,000 words. 60,039 to be exact. And in honor of that, I would like to do a reading from my book. I want to read the author's note because I think it's important. So here it is. Welcome. Let's start at the beginning. No, maybe not the beginning. That gives us too many years to cover to get to where the story really begins. Let's start at the catalyst, at the first moment where we see the agent who provokes significant change, the call to action that is the reason this story even exists. You see, I could drop you in the middle of the story. I could put you down in the middle of some super intense battle of life and death, surround you with the screams of dying men, the electric tingle of magic in the air, the explosions as spells find their marks. I could put you on top of a dragon as he swoops from the sky, taking his foe with him to the unyielding earth. I could show you our protagonist in the heat of battle. You would recognize him, root for him, hold your breath for him. But would you really know him? No, no, you wouldn't. And that would be my fault. I would leave you breathless on the edge of your seat with only my word about which side was good and which was bad. And that's hardly fair of me to do. I want you to come along with me on the journey as a willing participant in the story, but you have to decide. Can you take my word for it? Do you trust me? I'm going to start where I think the story begins, the moment where I think the first seed was planted, point A on the roadmap. Whether it's truly point A or not is for you to decide. So let's start in the moment when our protagonist, one of them, was forced into that role. Let's start at the moment when Eaton, a young mage just discovering his power with no idea what world he just stepped into, becomes the mastermind of the whole operation. Trace his story to its roots and follow it to the end of the line. Sound like a plan? If not, then you should really put this book back on the shelf. It's not the one for you. I'm not going to promise you thrilling, action packed battle sequences or risque love scenes. I won't tempt you with magic lore or the inner workings of the underground, though there is likely to be most of these in some form or fashion. After all, this is a fantasy novel, and any good fantasy novel contains some elements of these things. If you're still on board, I bid you welcome. Find a comfortable place to sit and stay a while. This is a long story, and one that is true to itself. I have many characters I would like you to meet and who are dying for the chance to meet you. It has been many years in the making, this book. To be honest, you can trust me here. I started dabbling in the realm of this novel in or around 2015. A small group of characters to begin with, they showed up in my brain as uninvited guests and haven't left since. So let's begin. We've got a lot of ground to cover. Even starting at the catalyst, we have many years to traverse before we get to where the action really begins. Don't worry, I promise they're exciting years, filled with hidden dangers and traitorous people. Are you ready? If you want to join me on the journey, No Place Like Tomorrow will be coming very soon. At 60,000 words, I'm a fair amount into this first of a trilogy, and while it's not done, it's getting there. My aim is 2025, so if you want to know more, let me know. And I hope I see you